So, aha. The driver's seat. Fall abgeschlossen. Das sehe ich doch gerne. Gefundene Hinweise, 12 von 14 Fragen richtig, 8 von 12. Naja, gar so gravierend schlecht bin ich ja nun nicht, wie es scheint. Fahrzeugschaden. Na gut, $4.000, Verletzungen 50. Ach du großer Gott. Naja. Frank Morgan hätte bei härterer Befragung mehr über Adrian Black ausgesagt. Aha, okay. Ja, wie gesagt, ich bin ja im Prinzip noch Anfänger, was sowas betrifft. Vielleicht, wenn ich auch bei der Polizei wäre und sowas machen würde, würde ich wahrscheinlich da eher durchblicken.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty. Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want Liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend Liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Oh, ob das so schlau ist, dem Sergeant zu widersprechen? Eine himmlische Ehe. Na da. Gibt's sowas überhaupt noch? Ach du großer Gott. Das hätte ja ich sein können jetzt. Und Fahrerflucht.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Jetzt weiß ich wieder nicht, wo ich rauskomme. Exit. Ah, ich laufe dem einfach hinterher.
You're a producer, then I'm Lana Turner, Jack. He's good looking for a policeman.
Coroner says it's gonna take at least a week to get an ID.
You are twice as smart.
Also was knallt der mir die Tür vor die Nase?
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
Das muss mir die Mayrim, glaube ich, nochmal erklären, wie ich das mache, dass er fährt. Ich krieg das nicht hin. Da stand ja da Dreieck, damit er fährt, aber das klappt ja nicht.
The DA is gonna press charges.
Careful!
Looks like the DA is gonna press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
Look out!
Ein Stückchen müssen wir,
I'll
glaub
speak
ich,
to the
noch.
DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know.
Take it easy.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
Ich glaube, ich bin noch nicht
I'll
ganz
convince
richtig.
him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Och, also...
Now look what you've done! Full of advice, aren't you?
So, jetzt müsste ich aber da sein. Genau. Race Kaffee. Und immer wenn ich Kaffee höre, also so ein Kaffee, da habe ich immer Lust, Kaffee trinken zu gehen. Ah, ist das eine Zeugin? Ist auch ein bisschen komisch.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so? We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Mhm. Nützt mir das was? Ich glaube nicht. Ach, nicht schon wieder.
We can notify next of kin. What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers. Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk. Maybe talk to some witnesses. We can discuss the autopsy report later.
She's all yours. Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Go on.
Then a 3rd person. Another man got involved.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So you didn't see what happened?
By the time I got out there, it was all over.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah, Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No, he came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those 2 off.
Stalling just makes us more inquisitive, Lynch. We'll get to the bottom of this, with or without you. That guy has a serious attitude problem. You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Sorry, pal, that's all I got. Even bartenders run out of gossip.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's. Advice?
We've got to track down that Lincoln, Phelps. We find the car, and then we nail the driver.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. Body traveled a good 20 feet. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
public service announcement. Juvenile delinquency is an ever-growing